Okay, so we're going to start our Genogram assignment using the software. You'll start by selecting New Genogram and enter the name of the new Genogram. Then the first screen that pops up is going to ask you for the index person's information. So for this case, I'm going to enter my information. You guys will enter your own. Select OK. And if you look, you'll see that the index person, me, has my name on the right, the date of birth on the top, the age in the center of the box, and the box is identified with 2 lines. If you click that box, you can see again there's all that information you entered down at the bottom, and you can make any changes as needed. Over to the left at the bottom, there's an Add Parents button. If you click that, then you can add parents for the target that you have selected. Select the box of one of the parents, then you can just manually enter in their information like so. So next I'm going to go ahead and add the parent information for my mother. So I'm going to do that again by going down to the bottom left hand side of the screen and select the Add Parents button. Okay, so now that populated a male and female parent section. So I'll select my grandfather first and enter in his information. Unfortunately, I don't know his specific date of birth, so I will just put the year that I know him to be born. Also, my grandfather passed away, so I can enter in his deceased information. This drop-down menu here gives you lots of options on how they passed away, and my grandfather just died of old age. If you notice that the box for my grandfather has an X through it now, and then there's a little legend that popped up over to the left that describes what the type of death is. Or same thing for my grandmother. Don't have a lot of information, but I'll enter in what I know. Okay, now we'll select my father and do the same thing. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move these down because they were kind of obstructed by the name. So all these little boxes you can just shift around just by clicking and dragging. So now I'm adding my sibling information. You do that by selecting the parent bar, the bracket that connects the 2 parents, and then at the very, very bottom there's a little section, I just clicked it again right there, where you can add child. Now if you look, it populated 3 children, but this isn't in the proper format. It's supposed to go from descending from left to right, so the oldest sibling should be on the left, the youngest should be on the right. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my father's parents' information. Because it's obstructed, I'm going to go ahead and just arrange things to make it a little bit nicer. Okay, so now that I've pretty much got this information all entered in, at this point I can start defining some of the relationships between the members, or I could add additional siblings like aunts, uncles, cousins, things like that. But for the purpose of this assignment and this step, we're just going to go ahead and complete it here. So right now, what I'm going to do is just add a relationship status. So you can do that by clicking the bar that connects the 2, and I'm going to add my parents' divorce, and then give a date to their marriage. Now I could add more relationships here if I chose to, but there really is no need to for this particular relationship, so I will just remove it. And you can see that the new relationship line has two slashes through it and new dates that indicate the date of marriage and the date of divorce. And that concludes the demonstration for today. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or Dr. Steinman. We'd be happy to answer them for you, and look forward to seeing what you guys start to come up with.